Hey, good evening everyone. Welcome back to another music production live stream with me, Human Synthetics. I hope you're good. I've been away last couple of weeks. So it always feels a bit unusual coming back to doing a stream, actually. I think this evening I'm probably going to be starting some tunes, just sketching some ideas out. I'm in a bit of an ideation phase at the moment, slightly exploratory, experimental, trying to try new things. Whether or not I'm succeeding only time will tell. The room I'm in at the moment is, I don't have any curtains in, and the light's quite hard to control, and right now, like, the sun hits it. The sun is hitting it at the end of the day, so not only is it quite hot, but it's also quite bright, which affects the cameras and stuff, so I might have to adjust all that business at points, but should be fine. Future World Machines, hey. Yeah, it was nice to have a little bit of a break. I think I posted a couple of times on Patreon when I was away and just got my stream schedule sorted. June has been a crazy month for me. Been a bunch of music that I've been finishing as well. The track that I had last streamed a session on, that's getting a release, as is another one called Reality Function, getting like a double single on Dream Schemes. So there's all that stuff to wrap up for it. On stream, I showed quite a bit of the process, but then also off. So the slightly unglamorous side of all of that is just kind of submitting files and everything, and making sure you're pretty organised with what you're sending to labels. So that always takes a bit of time, you know. So that was June, and then I was away in the middle of the month, which kind of ate into the streaming time. But it was nice. It was a good break. I say it was a good break, it kind of felt pretty hectic actually. So, you know, when you come back from holiday and you feel like you need a holiday. But yeah, that's where I've been. And I find, like, breaking the momentum, it's always feels a bit unusual coming back to it. I've been working on music, like, a lot, you know, just kind of, when I'm not streaming stuff, when I'm not doing live streams, I spend quite a lot of time experimenting in Ableton, exploring new things and kind of getting ideas for things that I can show everyone here on stream, or just keeping my chops up generally, keeping practiced at it. Because I find, like, production is like any other kind of pursuit, any kind of musical pursuit, you know, you need to practice. And sometimes I'm quite confident exploring those things on stream, and sometimes it's nice to just do it, you know, when no one's watching. Yeah, next week, George and I are planning to do a Patreon-only track feedback stream, so keep an eye out for, like, how you can get involved with that. It'll probably just be a private Google form on Patreon, but yeah, keep an eye on the YouTube community and on my Patreon as well, which you can join as a free member, and you can kind of, occasionally I post things for the free members on there, as well as, you know, lots of other stuff that's available to my full membership patrons. So, talking of which, I'm very bright, you see what I'm saying about this adjust that. That's better. Am I in focus? There we go. Okay. Yeah, some new names to shout out. Thanks to Yasu Talvansari. Thanks very much for your pledge on Patreon. Good to have you here. The Big Bad Grim, thank you very much for your support on Patreon. Raina Earhart, thank you so much for pledging on Patreon. Tom Conliffe, thank you very much for your support on Patreon. Cello Ward, thank you. Philip and Justin Martin, I think we're back to where we were last time. Yeah, and if you're interested in all that stuff, all the links are in the usual places, wherever you're watching this, Twitch or YouTube. You can go check it out, see what's available. If you're interested, sign up. If not, don't. Cool, okay. Future World Machines, thank you very much. I would be delighted to hear it. I know you posted. You said you posted it on Discord, which, to be honest, I tend to avoid. I've got a bit of a thing with Discord now where I need to spend a few hours going in and just having a look at everything on there, maybe streamlining it a bit. I feel there's probably too many channels at the moment on there. All that stuff is in the description as well if you want to join Discord and hang out with other people from the community. I guess you could say I'm a bit scared of going on Discord because I'll just think, oh no, look at all this stuff which I never engage with and everything. And yeah, sometimes it can just be one too many platforms to focus on. So, and I have ideas for it, maybe getting some mods and stuff, and so that there can be more engagement when I'm not on it. But then that's responsibility for someone else, and I'm trying to keep things simple really at the moment. I think as long as the use of it is kind of clear to people that sign up, it's fine, isn't it? Yeah, man, me too, totally. YouTube's enough. Discord's good for people sharing samples and sharing tracks and stuff like that, and that's really what I think I'll keep it for, is that people can share resources and share their own music, and other people can find it and chat about breaks or samples or synths or whatever. So you've all seen my Trello board. If not, this is kind of how I stay organised. Trello's had an update recently, which is quite cool. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. So, any sketches that I do get automatically added as a card in my splurges column. So, you'll see that I've been active on here. Like I did one. In fact, let's order these by. You see, there's ones going back to March, and then did a splurge yesterday. Did a couple of splurges yesterday. What I usually find is I'll try in between releases and kind of pushes to finish tracks and stuff that that's usually when I'm trying to consume new music and stuff that's gonna inspire my next round of stuff, and then I usually find that kind of makes its way into the things that I'm sketching. So I've been listening to a lot of ambient stuff and a lot of wave and hip hop funk stuff. So that kind of thing starts to bleed in, and then I find that I'm kind of sketching ideas based on those genres and stuff, which is fine because it's good to explore. It's inspirational to explore something new, especially when I've been really on a jungle tip, for a long time now. And although I do write other stuff, and that's probably what I'll do today. I'm probably just gonna I'm keen to keen to kind of explore stuff that isn't breaks based, because I do a lot of that. And whilst I like to come back to it and it retains its freshness for me a lot of the time, and like working with a new break and getting really into a new break or can feel really rewarding, and like I've hit upon a new vein of creativity. It's good to vary what you're doing, you know. It's good to work across as many genres as you can, really. Okay, right. So yeah, I think we're just gonna sketch some stuff. We're just gonna start some tunes, because really that's the phase I'm in at the moment. I don't think I want to work on anything at the moment. Just Spotify. My laptop's cooking at the moment. It's hot in here. Yeah, so things starting, I sketch loads of ideas and then I listen back to them, choose my favourites or the ones that I'm kind of most, that suggest to wait for. I just choose something. It doesn't always have to be something I'm into, do you know what I mean? It might just be something that's working well. And then that'll go through like the various processes of my creative practice, really. You know, just looking at all these columns and everything, whenever I look at it, I think this is probably overcomplicated. I probably don't do all these steps. And these ideas have been hanging around and done for a long time. They could probably be moved out. I think what I've done before is actually I've just had like a listening session as a private stream or private video on Patreon, because it is pretty dull. Just, well, I don't think it's dull, but listening back to all my sketching, all my ideas, and kind of talking about what I might want to do with them before I decide if I'm going to move them forward. I think it's quite geeky content. So I think I'll do that behind closed doors, as it were. All right. Got a load of new samples recently, mainly 90s sample CDs like Distorted Reality, Ghost in the Machine, all of these kind of like ambient and sound effect ones. They're pretty cool. They're slightly disorganized in their folder structure. There's too much stuff, but they're really, really, really nice sounds in there, along with some more vocal packs, because I was getting fed up with the limited supply of vocal textures that I have in my sample library. So where should we start? We could start with drums. We could start with a pad. You know, we could build up. We could do. I tend to like to one way or another to set the scene. It doesn't always have to be a groove. Sometimes it can just be looking for some sort of preset or something. Maybe we could look through some samples. What's in these Ghost in the Machine ones? One shots. Turn this up. Pretty scary. Weird. think a lot of these are like used on X-Files and stuff. A lot of 90s sci-fi stuff. Mackay beneath the mask. Is that in the one-shots? So these, I'll be honest, these are ripped from Internet Archive or something like that. So I can't guarantee. 60 quid, flipping heck. That's mad, isn't it? Because you can download all of them for nothing now. Feels a bit. They must have made so much money on that. I've heard this one before. Okay. Which do you know which sound it was, Mr. Groove? I mean, like, whenever I'm listening to samples like this, they're always... I know that once you stick it in a sampler and start manipulating, it'll probably be quite... You'll unlock all sorts of results, new results you weren't expecting. I'll tell you what we'll do, right? We'll just randomly pick some. We've got to work with them rather than auditioning them. So, I don't know. This one. Let's do this now. You running still. Very nice. Okay, let's pick some others. See if we can make something out of just doing this. This is something this is something I like to do quite often, actually, and probably this. I feel like this could be a way forward, actually, because if I try and think about what I want to choose, what I want to work with now, I don't think I'm going to do anything. So I'm just going to go with something. Okay, I'm still enjoying these beat shake packs. I can show you. Beat Shake by 510k sounds. They're really good, really nice sounding 808s and 909s. Sure, we've all got loads of those. But what's really cool is it's got a randomness feature. The shake function. I can hear a siren that's outside. Yeah, I couldn't be sure if I was playing one of those samples. Okay, so we'll just start with those, and maybe we'll chuck in some other drums from somewhere as well, and we'll see if I don't know. I quite like these beat tools are quite cool. Just go random. I'm not looking. Could work with those drums or something. Okay, we'll pick some more samples. Okay, I'll leave vocals. Go like distorted reality. I don't know what's in here. Modified percussion. Let's go. Yeah, fine. I'm probably just going to work in sampler then. Radiant. Go for luminize. Whatever. Okay. if we can get a vibe going. See if I can build a mood from these sounds, and then maybe add some drums in, or just see what it's suggesting to me. Probably going to work with. I'll tell you what else I'm going to work with. My favourite pad thing, Lunaris. And I'll probably work with Serum as well. So I'm just checking my view count. I've got one screen with Ableton, one screen with all the stream stats and everything. There you go. I need to get some curtains in here. Right. So load up Loon. I'll load up this one as well. This feels a bit cheaty maybe because it's just got so many good pads and stuff in it. Okay, great. We've got that as a bit of a pad machine there, and then what else should we add in? Maybe something I don't use as much. Oh yeah, okay. Do some pull stretch stuff maybe. I don't know, it kind of ends up just being like ambient then. This is a plug-in version of it, so it should just... You can either load it, or I think it does play... Yeah, alright, I'll leave that there for now. Maybe we can load this random Spitfire thing before it. Only effects can be set, right. I think this is from Spitfire, and it's like a giant refrigerator that they sampled stuff in it. Giant refrigeration cube. See if we can get anything in that. I know what else I want to use. I've been doing quite a bit of sampling recently, mainly because I like to kind of explore the process a bit. You know, I feel like I should sample more things. I make all these playlists and all these lists of stuff, and I never actually get around to doing it. So I'll try and get a bit of practice in actually sitting down and dedicating the time to it.
Get more out of life.
The old appeal.
There has to be a sense of passion.
For years, man, I've been trying.
Yep, so various things of stuff. Spoken word things. Okay, why not? Right, let's just stick some of these in the sampler, see what we get. Future World Machines. I think people sometimes like forget I'm here if I'm not streaming every week. Also, like YouTube just is quite like I always feel like it YouTube rewards like like consistency and doing stuff loads and loads and loads and uploading all the time and stuff. And like if for any reason you go quiet for a bit, I always find it's yeah. my subscriber count starts to drop and all of this stuff. So also it's nice weather, isn't it? I suppose people are outside and not listening to me play this strange sample. Okay. Weird. What else we got? They're all quite keep going. Slightly rhythmic loop here. Sounds like a dream scene or something in X-Files. All quite difficult, really. Just showing you the process, really. I don't really have any idea of what I'm doing right now. As far as I remember, this was like... Okay. These are very quiet, these samples in Spitfire. I don't know, a lot of the Spitfire stuff is quiet. Like a trumpet with a Harmon mute, which type of mute? No, leave you. That's quite a nice sound though. That's quite loud now. I don't think I want a brass thing. Quite cool. Loving auto filter. Oh man, I'm not really feeling any of these. Okay. That's probably... That's not bad, is it? Maybe some drums. Yeah, so I've been kind of enjoying like these wave tempos, and really I don't think you'd start with some samples like these. Like it's a bit slower, almost like trap kind of trap tempo. Pretty very basic drum beat. Unusable really, this one. The ones I've picked. They're largely effects really, aren't they? What about this one? Maybe just that snippet. Alright, okay. Sometimes you just need a way in to the vibe, really. I'm trying to be like as true to what I would do if I wasn't on stream as well, which is because I do feel the pressure of people watching. I didn't used to. This is something that's like developed over time as like I've opened my process up through live streaming and stuff. And now now that I have people tune in regularly or whatever, I'm more conscious of it. Do you know what I mean? And I'll probably play it safe, which I try to avoid. I don't want to show that, you know. I kind of want to show you guys what I'd be doing if you weren't watching. Thanks, Mr. Cruz, for the suggestions. I am keeping an eye on the chat as well. Just desperately trying to like get a vibe of some sort. Yeah, that's probably alright, isn't it? What can we do with this then? Maybe something that's a bit more like... some pitch envelope. Crystal. Too much. That's at the end here. Alright. Okay, some stuff, isn't it? Let's maybe jump to Lunaris now. Love this synth. Quite like using just like the initializing it, and then you can use all of these like force kind of sound slots to load in various pad timbres. I like occasionally just like using one, and you can see them all here. And they've got things from State Azure and can't remember his name now. Another YouTuber. Venus Theory, that's it. Something a bit more spooky. If we can use that. Yeah, that bit. More than one note there. Probably rubbish or just not. Bit of a Whoa. Thanks for the... Yeah, kind of... I'd like to make it a bit more melodic somehow to get some chords going. Yeah, Mr. Grooves, I'm a big fan of doing that. Like, I'll probably just keep it, just go, rather than get too deep into resampling at this point, I'll probably just kind of work with samples and presets as they are. I'm looking for something a bit darker than this, you know what I mean? Okay, alright, might have to mess around with some chords and stuff for a bit now, you know how it be. This is where I sink a lot of time. It's got like some sort of fifth or something going on here. It's our fourth. I'm in G minor here. I could just lock everything to G minor, but it might have stopped me using some different notes. These pads have too much attack. Okay, right, yeah. Maybe. Alright, something like that. That's good enough. The last chord messed up. Hey, a minute. Mr. Grooves, you broke my vibe there. Goth Jungle, yeah, or Dungeon Simp Jungle, Wave Jungle, because we could stick a break in at any point. And what's quite good is, like, you know, I chop all these breaks all the time. I was doing this one the other. When you add it into something like this, yeah. Right, let's lay those chords down. Yeah. All right, we've got some chords. We've got some. I do really like spectral resonator. I did think about making a video that was like spectral resonator breaks, but Raw's quite good for this as well now. That like the you know, the pitch. Probably too much, really. You might want like a delay or something before then. got some cowbell in here in like the perks. They may like. Yeah, alright, okay, finally. Auto filter's cool now, they've done a lot of good stuff to it. Thanks, Anonym. Thank you.
For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am.
Like a major chord, this one, so we'd be in B flat major in, is that right? G minor? E flat major.
For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, so I don't know how I'm gonna get come out of all this stuff.
I might just not use it.
For years, face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do.
Probably not going to pick up a key. Something like that. What's that then? Kind of in between. Like G. That's going to be G major. E minor. So that should. Trying to work out the key here.
For years, face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, so I don't know how I'm gonna get come out of all this stuff.
Right, we'll just keep it as like an effect or something, maybe use it high up. For years, face up to who I am and shit like that, but maybe just like it's a texture or something. I'm going to try and use as many of these as I can. Like some volume automation. Not volume automation, but LFO.
I've for years chased up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do. So I don't know how I'm gonna get come out of all this stuff. I think obviously there's got to be some fear, like if you actually.
Sweet, alright, that's pretty good.
I've for years.
I've used B culture, we've used this.
I've for years.
Hula laughing.
I've for years. I've for years.
Did we use that? It's quite in your face, that. The ooh, Mr. Groove. I think it's this. Is it this? Where are we? This thing. Gonna come in a sec. This one, yeah?
I think obviously there's got to be some fear, like if you actually go ahead and do it, you complete it, there's more consequences to it. You let a day go by and fantasize, and that day's 2 years, and all of a sudden you're sitting in this living room watching something for 6 years ago, and that shot doesn't look
I could do a vocoder, or I could do try the auto shift on it, the tuner. It's good, this scale thing. Being able to lock it to why is it C major? Yo. Could be a bit silly, this, really, and maybe not using it as a thing. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. Like that. We're in real Enigma territory now. I'm not going to use this one. I think we've got a vibe here, haven't we, really? This could be a nice light. I think we've got enough of a vibe, but it does definitely sound just like. Yeah, Mark Snow. It does sound like X-File theme, doesn't it? I'm watching all the X-Files at the moment, and I'm on about series 5 or 6, I think. Taking me a long while. Maybe just like that. Sounds like Deep Forest or something like that. Okay, I've used you.
I've for years chased something who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do. So
We just need a bass now, don't we?
I've for years chased something who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man.
Yo, what's on?
I know where I want to be and what I want to do.
Make them more sparse. Do you think? What I might do is like, because this really is like feels like a sketch that I would lay down, as it is. I always pick this one when I'm doing that pack. I always end up with the castle kit. Okay, I'm allowed an exchange. Why not?
I've for years chased something who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll make it come out of all this stuff. I think obviously there's got to be some fear, like if you actually go ahead and do it and you complete it, there's more consequences. I've for years.
Try and shake the percussion up a bit.
I've for years. I've for years. I've for years chased something who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll make it come out of all this stuff. I've for years. 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 I've for years.
God, we can't just have one hit in it.
I've for years chased up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll like get laudable and stuff. I think obviously there's got to be some fear, like if you actually go ahead and do it, and you complete it, there's more consequences to it. You let a day go by and it decides, and that day slips in a year.
Right, I need some reverb on that. Snare. Sorry, on the cowbell. Where do I this? Is it in the chains here? Cool. Slightly different because this is like Mad Max thing. We'll just add a chain on. I'm going to put this to... Oh, really? I will have to do it. Okay. Maybe we can't do that then.
I've for years chased up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll like get laudable and stuff. There's got to be some fear, like if you actually go ahead and do it, and you complete it, there's more. I've for years chased up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll like get laudable and stuff. I think obviously there's got to be some fear, like if you actually.
Mr. Grooves, that's a good shout. Switch up, classic like switch up. I might leave it like it's too kind of early to say. I think at this point, really.
I've for years chased up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll like get laudable and stuff.
You know, I don't really want to go for a triplet thing.
I've for years.
Should go for that. Man. A triplet thing like this.
I've for years chased up to who I am and shit. I've for years chased up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll like get laudable and stuff. I've for years chased up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. So I don't know. I'll like get laudable and stuff.
Right, I'm just like gonna add a bass in or something. just do like some sort of... I'm not going to jump to Serum, which is probably all. Distant Lands, yeah, there will be a feedback session next week with George, Groovin' and G. I'm probably going to be a patron exclusive, I think. Good ad spread on this. It's kind of like it's like phases a lot when you...
I've for years chased some gunfire and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. I've for years chased some gunfire and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do.
Okay.
I've for years chased some gunfire and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do. So I don't know how I'm gonna get caught up with this stuff. I've for years chased some gunfire and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be.
Try again.
I've for years chased some gunfire and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be, what I want to do.
What's that chord that's throwing me off that final? So we got...
I've for years chased some gunfire.
Why is that not working? Maybe it is just like an extent. Sometimes with the inversion, if you've got inversions of chords that are just different voicings, you don't need to necessarily change the note or something. That note is throwing me, man. What is that? Let's play it here. It's this chord. You'd think it would be D as the root, but so we got kind of like a G, you know, G minor ninth or something, and then okay, maybe not. Yeah, cool. Okay, it's just 3 notes really. You'd think it would be D, but it's just not working with our chords. This tripping me out, this note. bits here. I'm gonna leave that bass note and not stress about it anymore. Right. Okay, God. Alright, I think we've got something, haven't we? It's a sketch. I try not to, like I said, I try and just do an honest bit of music creation here, really. I'm not looking to make anything specifically. And I'll find that, I'll go down these like YouTube rabbit holes or whatever with like YouTube playlists and mixes and stuff of like, I don't know, obscure electronic stuff. And it ends up, and then I just end up, it kind of influences me a bit. And then I try and like shun that because I don't just want to do something that's a rip off. Eventually it might kind of weave its way into like my more of like what actually is my voice, as an artist, I think, or that I try to tout. Oh, thanks, Mr. Grooves. I suppose like I think I can always get something out. It's just whether or not it'll amount to anything, How you doing, Ned? Got a crown after your name. It could be, let me turn off the thing, top fans. Can I turn this off? What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. I might see if is that pranging you out? I might see if I can turn it off. If you want a crowd, just keep chatting and you'll get one. Okay.
For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, and so I don't know how I'm gonna come out of all of this stuff. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, and so I don't know how I'm gonna come out of all of this stuff.
He wants to be somewhere where he's not, but then don't most people want to be somewhere where they're not?
I think obviously there's got to be some fear, like if you actually go ahead and do it and complete it, there's more consequences to it. You let a day go by and fantasize, and then that day slips into years, and all of a sudden you're sitting in the
I'm just going to get ready to have a little jam. So you might find this useful watching this, because I often just change things quite a lot in jams. I'll just add in MIDI notes. Get rid of the hi-hat that's happening. Sorry, Right, let's go. Should we start with maybe like just okay, we'll try to do a jam here. All right.
For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, and so I don't know how I'm gonna come out of it. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and
Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty good. That was good. As long as I haven't got the loop brace on, which occasionally I do. Where was that? I kind of took the filter off and that pad at the end of it. Tonton. The Beat Shaker is a drum machine. It's a Max for Live powered kind of 808 909 kit. And it allows you to hit this shake button and it will just kind of randomize all the sounds that are in the kick, snare, hi-hats and perks. And you've got 2 kicks, 2 snares, 2 hi-hats, like closed and open or whatever, and 2 percussion. And they're all from 808, from the 808 sounds. And yeah, so often I'll start a jam or something and be going for a while, and then I just randomize it just to freshen things up or something, just to kind of add in a bit of chance at the end of the process. So I just want to kind of turn off the filter at the end of this. I didn't want to do that. Get rid of that. You know, that'll do as like a start of a track. Ready? Pretty cool. All right, that's like certainly a start, isn't it? That sample's pretty good. Future Machines, thanks. It's quite exposing, like doing stuff that isn't jungly or breakbeat driven or like something really hard. Like, but also actually, I have faith that everyone here kind of enjoys the variety. And yeah, the artist I've been listening to is Skella. Worth checking out their stuff. BinX5, thank you very much. Yeah, so Tonton, did I answer your question about the? I don't know if I did. I have to be careful. I don't just go off. I lose. I lose my thread. But the Beat Shaker is an isotonic. And yeah, it's really great. They've also got like a garage one, which I use all the time. And it's really, really nice for kind of simple, effective, punchy drums for like dance tunes and tunes like this, you know.
For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, and so I don't know how I'm gonna come out of it. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, and so I don't know. So I don't know.
randomize the hi-hats.
So I don't know. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am for years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am for years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am for years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am. Up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. stuff I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. Like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. Like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man.
Alright, that's a vibe, isn't it? That's a vibe. Sorry, I was just getting lost in automations. Microtonic, that's a good one. Is that the drum machine from the ones who make Simplant? I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, so I like finding all these, like, I consume a lot of music on YouTube, really, particularly at work, where I'm looking for stuff that's kind of a bit more low key and isn't going to just distract me. So that's often where I end up getting suggested these things, and lo-fi, like lo-fi hip hop stuff, and then so you start getting things that are like wave, and yeah, really all over the place getting these suggestions. I think there was a plastician, the DJ. He's known as like a dubstep grime DJ. But he also like is big in. He was also talking about the top 10 wave releases from back in like the 2010s, and so I was checking out a lot of that stuff because I kind of like his taste. He's got interesting taste in music, and it borders almost like with the vaporwave stuff as well. Some of this, I'm a big fan of it. Okay. Well, that's something, isn't it? I'm going to export that now, and I'm going to sign off. What should you call that? I don't know, or something like that, or what does he say?
For years, man, I've been trying to face up stuff I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man.
Like why? You could call it why, couldn't you? That'll do. Go the first instinct. Wasn't sure where we were going to start then and how that was going to go, but yeah, just need to trust the process a bit, trust myself, work something out. Why? I did think of that. Maybe that's a bit arty. Maybe why, no question mark. It's a good sample. So this is from like American. The sample is from like American Horror Movie or something. Yeah, an American movie. I remember seeing it on Netflix when Netflix was like new, and it's kind of a documentary about a guy who's making a horror film, and he spent like 10 years making it, and it's a good documentary. I might see if I can find it. Yeah, called like An American Movie or something like that. Yeah, American Movie, 99 American documentary film directed by Chris Smith. In this cult favourite documentary, Mark Borchardt, an aspiring filmmaker from a working class Wisconsin background, is set on finishing his low-budget horror movie despite a barrage of difficulties. Plagued by lack of cash, unreliable help, and numerous personal problems, Mark wants to complete the film to raise funds for a more ambitious drama. There we go. So that's where that sample's from. Definitely check that out. American Movie. Right. Okay, I'm going to play out with this, guys, and I'll catch you next week. I was hoping I might be able to sketch a couple of things, but actually, it was taking a while to get into this, so we got something, haven't we? So, all right, thanks very much for watching. Thanks to my patrons. Shout out to my newest patrons. and I'll see you next week, guys. Or the feedback stream. Keep an eye out on Patreon for all that stuff. All right. Big up. Thanks a lot.
For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. It's like I know where I want to be and what I want to do, and so I don't know. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am, 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 who I For years, man, I've been trying to face up to who I am and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. For years, man, I've been trying to face up to